All right, there we go. See me, hear me? See me, hear me? Good to go? What's up, crew? How's everybody doing today? Got to get Facebook crew ready, too. Jesse, what's up? Lisa, what's up? Iris, what's up? Wayne, Cindy, Roseanne, All-Star, Matt, Nancy, Amanda, how are you? 5G Cleaning, what's going on? Dale, what's up, buddy? How is everybody doing? Suzanne, how are you? Tom, what's going on? Sweet. We're good to go? Good to go? Okay, I'm going to get the Facebook crew on here. Let me get Facebook going. Facebook, what up? You guys ready? Let's go. Facebook. We're on YouTube, we're on Facebook, whatever's easiest for you guys. We're going to have some giveaways, and we got some new stuff. And who already knows what the new stuff is? Who already knows what the new stuff is? Let me know. What's up, Samantha on Facebook? How are you? So this is crazy because this is not at all what I thought today's live was going to be at. Like literally yesterday and last night and this morning, and it completely changed, okay? As I said, we have a few different new things coming in, and a few different new things coming in. The one that I thought I was doing a live on today, no go. So I'm not sure if you can see, but right over there, right about there, you will see Color Spark vinyl. So what this is going to be, and we're going to be bringing a lot of different ones in, is our line of sign vinyl, okay? Our line of sign vinyl. And we have a bunch of cool things that we're working on. A bunch of cool things that we're working on that is going to make, you guys are going to freaking love, okay? So right now, we got, like I was saying, and I always tell you guys everything. So do you guys want to hear a crazy story? Probably not a story that, I can guarantee you it's a story that no other business would share with you. But I share everything with you because you guys make mistakes. You guys have issues with your business. You guys have different things where you have an order and then a product doesn't come in time, or it's messed up, or things like that, right? We all have issues with our business. So when I like to do these trainings and these lives and these webinars and everything else, okay, I like to tell everything. And like I said, there's probably no other business that would tell you this story, but hey, it's part of business, and you learn from it and you live with it, okay? So I had planned on releasing a new kind of type of Bling Anything material today, and it came in yesterday, and I was freaking pumped. I was more pumped than someone who got unicorn poop, right? And I'm smart about it now, okay? I'm smart about it now. So I didn't order a super ton of it, but I ordered around, basically what happened is I got the vinyl in. You take chances when you place bigger shipments and stuff like this. And I got the material in, This is the material that I talked about that I've been working on building and working on testing and trying out for literally a year. I'm finally pumped. We got it. We're like, heck yes, this is it. And I finally get my first kind of big shipment of it in, which took forever. And guess what? It was completely different. Completely different. So, what I mean by completely different is nothing would stick to it through the heat press. Vinyl wouldn't stick to it. Rhinestones wouldn't. Nothing would stick to it. Like, it was absolutely, completely worthless. It was like unicorn poop minus the unicorn. It was just poop, right? So, man, that was not a good, I'm glad I was not alive during that. So just to let you know, and you guys talk about, and I'm not saying this to make it seem like it's a lot or anything, because believe me, I was in every single one of your situations as well when you would buy $12 worth of vinyl, okay? When you would buy $12, oh, I gotta turn on my do not disturb. Okay, when you would buy $12 worth of vinyl and the vinyl came in and it was messed up, or you would lose a $50 order, right? So, just to let you know, this mistake business-wise, what do you think it's going to cost me? Shoot me a couple guesses. Shoot me a couple guesses of what I just lost yesterday because of this. And then we'll get into the good stuff. We'll go on bad news first, good news second. All right, bad news first, good news second. What would you guess? I got a 2500. I got a 10K. I got a 25K. I got a 10K. Facebook's always, I got 5K. I got 2,000. I got 1,300. I got 5,000. So, it's not super crazy, but pretty crazy, okay? So, and this is what I am kind of expressing to you guys as well. I've learned my lesson on this because similar things have happened before, okay? So I've learned my lesson. So whenever I'm creating our own product, I always start small. I start with samples. I start with a small order. I go to a bigger order. I go to a bigger order, and so on, right? So this was still kind of a test order of it. But basically, at the end of the day, right around $20,000. Just right about 20 grand. And that's just,
Something went wrong.
I know, something did go wrong. All the material sucked, Alexa.
Sorry, something went wrong.
See, even Alexa knows something went wrong. So, yeah, it kind of sucked. But you can either get mad at it, you can dwell about it, you can cry about it, whatever, or you learn your lesson again and you move on. So, that's what we did. So, good news now. Good news now is that what did arrive also late yesterday that we didn't think was going to arrive was our first few colors of our, it's on that side, of our Color Spark vinyl. Okay? Our first few colors of our Color Spark vinyl. So, I'm going to create and do a few projects with that today. Okay? I'm going to do a few projects. Yeah. I'm not even going to say her name anymore because she's just going to keep telling me something went wrong. I know something went wrong. But I'm going to show them to you. Now, just like always, okay? Just like always. Like I said, I have large shipments coming over. This is kind of one of my test shipments again. But these, and I've been messing around with them all night till I think I did my last cut at like 3:45 this morning. Still testing some stuff out. And they're freaking been awesome. So, bad news, that sucked. But good news, something else arrived quicker than we thought it was going to. And we will have some more colors coming in this week. Okay? More colors coming in this week. So, these first three colors, again, I'm hoping they don't sell out. The good thing is you guys are on a Thursday live, which means it's not going to be as crazy as the Monday night live where we have 500-600 people there. We'll be around 200 to 400 today. But you will see them on the site, and I'm going to show them to you now, okay? So these are the 3 colors that we currently have. So this one here, all right, this one is our Color Spark Paradise Opal. So you can see it gets kind of the greens to the yellows to the orange, almost kind of like a paradise sunset look. Pretty sweet, okay? And I have a couple things, but we're going to do a couple little cups, throw some little names on it, things like that as well. So that is our paradise. This is our Sunfire. So this one gets a little bit of a pink, a little bit of an orange, a little bit of a yellow, and it's kind of like, it's kind of color shifting. As you move it around, it kind of changes to the different colors and looks, as you can see. So this is our Sunfire. And then the third color that we have listed on the site today is, we stuck with unicorn because people freaking love it, right? So this one, you can see it gets down into the pinks and the purples, up into like a clearish kind of blue, kind of so sweet. So just to let you know, and a lot of you that have this, okay, or that have seen this, you saw this. Remember about a month ago? About a month ago when I made the first Starbucks cup? That's what this is. When I made that first Starbucks cup about a month ago, and I said, hey, in about a month, we're going to be getting this in. This is the unicorn, okay? It can go on cups, yep. So that's what you see right here. This is it's considered a permanent adhesive. So it's like our other, it's sign vinyl. Sign vinyl, not heat transfer vinyl. Okay, it is sign vinyl, that's correct. And we're going to cut it and we're going to weed it and so on. So this color here that a lot of you were asking for, and I'll show you a better one of it. This is the rose gold, which I don't know that the screen's showing a real good representation of it right now. This is another one that we'll be making, or that will be coming in probably this week. And then I'll show you a couple larger ones of these, okay? So this is the one that I was saying that's the unicorn. So see how you get the pink on the side over here, then it gets into a purple, then it gets into kind of a glacier type look, a little bit of a yellow on the end there. So it has a 2-year outdoor life, okay? And then this one is the Paradise. That's the Paradise. And then this is the Sunfire. Okay, so just to let you know, it's a little bit different right now, okay? So on the website, you can purchase these two by the foot, okay? And then it starts discounting even more once you get to 5 feet. The unicorn is only by a 5-foot roll. So that's why you'll see the pricing different. So when you see the unicorn on the site, don't assume that that is that price. You know what I mean? That's not the price per foot. That is a 5-foot roll. It'll come in a little roll like this at 5 feet. Got it? So let me show you here. I'm going to flip over to the website here just to give you a heads up on it and show you. Let me pull it up and let me switch screens here real quick. Okay, Facebook. 2 years like a perfect outdoor life because then they have to buy a new one in 2 years, right? That's what I love about it. Okay. So, and you can buy it by fifth. So here's the deal, Dale. Right now, the 5-foot quantity pricing is the best because we have a limited stock of it. But if you want 15 feet of the unicorn, just buy 3 rolls and you'll get 15 feet. So that's why you see the price of the unicorn at believe me, the unicorn looks cool, but it's not $13.75 a foot. All right? It's not $13.75 a foot. So that's for 5 feet. And then these are the foot, by the foot. And then it goes down 25 cents once you get 5 feet. Got it? Okay, so, like I said before, I'm not promising anything because I stuck my foot in my mouth with the unicorn poop prism rhinestones the other day, right? So, you can layer these vinyls, sign vinyls, yeah. So, I am not going to, yes, Dolphins football is the free design for today, and I'll get into that later as well. I'm not going to say, remember with the unicorn poop or the prism, I said, oh, it should at least last through the night into tomorrow. And then it literally sold out in 6 minutes. So here's the thing is once it's on, all of it's in stock right now. I think I got a pretty good amount of it. I'm not going to put my foot in my mouth again and say that it's going to last through the night or we'll still have it on Monday. There's a chance we'll still have it on Monday. There's a chance we'll still have it next week. There's also a chance that it'll be gone in 30 minutes. So I honestly thought that the prism rhinestones or the unicorn, I thought those were going to at least last a few days until we got our bigger shipment in, and they sold out in 6 minutes. So we're past 6 minutes already, so we're at least beating that, right? Because Pilar bought them all. And you guys are starting to see, and I'll show you, you're starting to see the unicorn poop pictures going up too now, right? So I think I'm going into my junk drawer. I brought home some SS16s. These are SS16s of the prism. And obviously I don't really have a spot with a light on them right now. But I'll show you guys over here in a little bit. But we have some SS6 in stock, and the SS16s we'll be putting those on the website either later today or tomorrow. All right, so what I want to do with this is just show you, how it's going to cut, how to just add stuff, how to do it. So you can throw this onto a car, you can throw it onto a coffee mug, you can throw it onto a tumbler and whatnot, and it's going to be really cool. It's going to be really cool. So first thing we're going to do, I'm going to grab Facebook here. Let's flip you guys around. Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you. And even though I know this stuff is going to sell and I didn't have to, it is still on the sale, okay? The sale is through the end of the month for the reopening sale. The brand new material that I know is going to sell is still 5% off. So it's the Color Spark vinyl is still used for the 5% off with the sale, and it'll automatically discount it 5% for you. Got it? Oh, Rhonda, that's awesome. Rhonda said on Facebook, thank you for the tip on checking my heat press with the thermometer thingy. My small heat press was way off. Can't wait to try rhinestones again. Awesome, Rhonda. Glad it helped. And any of you who do have issues ever with pressing stones or pressing vinyl, make sure you have a heat gun and check it. okay? Even with the better presses, okay? Over time, they can still malfunction, right? Can you use this on stainless steel tumblers and put epoxy over it? Freaking heck yeah, all day long. And that's what you see a lot of people doing with the different vinyls. So, all day. Epoxy over the unicorn on a stainless steel. And I'll put some on a stainless steel tumbler here today. But then obviously epoxy over is just going to protect it, which is even better, right? All right, so I'm going to flip around here. And, well, first, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bring you guys over here, and I want to show you. Let me make you on the big screen here. All right, you're on the big screen. So I'm going to show you a few different things, okay? Facebook, I'm going to bring you guys over here. Let's bring you a little bit closer. YouTube, let's get you guys there. Facebook here, and YouTube over here. All right. Good to go. So, what I'm going to do just to show you, my goal with this isn't necessarily to create like a super project with it. My goal, because it's a new material, is I want to teach you like as far as, okay, the cut settings. And then maybe Monday we'll use the Cameo with it to show the cut settings with it. And I'll do some tests with the Cricut and everything else. But obviously, Graph Tech today, I'm going to show you to put it on kind of a hydro flask here, see how it goes on that. We'll throw a name or something on a Starbucks cup. I'll show you on a stainless steel tumbler. So the biggest thing is like these hydro flasks, they have, you know how the hydro flasks are? They almost have kind of a texture to it. So a lot of times people may have issues putting vinyl on it. Yvonne, yeah, I got mine before it was gone. See, it's funny. It's not funny, but it is funny. Like seeing you guys, and I love it, seeing you guys get excited when you get something like, heck yeah, I got it before it was out of stock, right? Wrigley was trying to sneak in. So, Vaughn, glad you got it. All right, so here's the deal. Here's the deal. I am going to cut some on the Graph Tech here, and just to give you an example, all right, just to give you an example, here we go. This is the one that I tested last night, all right? Thank you, Maddie. You want to say hi?
Hi.
They can't see you. You got to come over here. This one right here. So, yeah, and Facebook. Hold on, Facebook didn't see you? So, Maddie just brought Daddy this. Thanks, babe. Will you close that door, please? I've gone the whole morning without Starbucks or any coffee, right? Whew. Hold on a second. So good. All right. Back to this. This is one that I did. Who can tell me what color? I want you guys to start learning the colors already. Who can tell me? Let me bring Facebook. I'm going to bring you over to this side so you have kind of the same angle. Let's bring you right around here. You getting dizzy yet, Facebook? All right. Now you guys are kind of seeing what YouTube's seeing. So who can tell me what color of the Color Spark vinyl the sun is right here? What color is the sun? And you can kind of see how it is. See how it gets into like a pink and an orange and a yellow? That's why it's sunfire. Right? Yeah, sunfire for the sun. And then what color for the palm trees? Oh, I see some of you guys are getting, nope, you're wrong on it though. Yep, the palm trees. That's paradise. Yep. And then the blue on the bottom, I mixed it up. The blue on the bottom, I used our TRW Reflex Sign Vinyl, which will soon be Color Spark Reflex Sign Vinyl. So those of you who can't see it, check it out. I'm going to show you. Facebook has got the light on. See how that blue is changing to a completely different color once the light's on? And then when I go light off, it's that dark blue, but watch when I go with the light on. See how it turns into the reflect? So just wanted to mix it up. I always like to mix and match different vinyls. So a lot of you were saying the orange blast, but no, this whole cup is sign vinyl. So this is the TRW Reflect Blue sign vinyl. And then we got Paradise, and then we got Sunfire. And then we can always throw a custom name or whatever on the back there as well. Okay, so that cup good. So on this first one right here, I just want to do something super simple, okay? So what I love to do, and I'm going to flip you guys around so you can see me as I'm talking here as well, Facebook. So one thing that I like to do is I'm big into a lot of times simple is better, okay? So even when you're looking at this material, right? So let me grab one here. When you look at, for example, this unicorn color, okay? It comes in a 12 by 12 sheet, right? Or if you order 2 feet, then, well, the unicorn's only 5 feet, but any of the others, if you order 2 feet, you'll get 2 feet worth. Here's the thing. When you're doing little things like this, where you're just adding a name to a cup, or you're adding a sun around the Hydro Flask logo or something, the sun design, like this sun design, I could probably get about 16 of those suns on a 12 by 12 sheet. So think about it. If you customize someone's Hydro Flask that they bring into you and just add the Sunfire decal around it, you can charge them $5 for that, even $3 for that, right? But you're going to make 16 times 3. And then you throw a custom name on, and guess what? You throw up add a little bit more to it. So if you want the sun around it with a custom name, hey, now it's $7. So the biggest thing, and I always try to express to you guys, is to make sure that you have. We got the cheapies out there, right? They always want everything for next to nothing. Make them happy, okay? Make them happy and give them, not a next to nothing price, but give them that bargain price of something super basic. So what would super basic be? White sign vinyl around that to make a white sign vinyl sun. That might be $2. Okay, for the sticker. It might be $1. Who cares? You got 8 cents worth of material. And then you keep adding from there based on your cost and your margins and your time to make it and everything. And you just keep adding and you keep making money, right? But now they aren't going to complain about the sun with this nicer material being $5 because you're giving them the option of a less expensive one. So the perceived value of this or glitter or rhinestones goes way up because they see the bottom version of it. Make sense? Yeah, the baseball cup. This is the baseball cup here. Customized with Jackson in 20. Glitter heat transfer vinyl, gold blast heat transfer vinyl, white glitter, and then glitter with the baseball on the top. All right, so let's do this. So first thing we're going to do, I'm just going to do a super simple one. Let's just throw a sun around the little Hydro Flask right here. I'm going to give you a couple different tips when it comes to weeding this material and then also when it comes to transfer tape on these types of materials. And this will help you also. How many of you out there, give me an idea, okay? How many of you out there have issues at times with like a chrome sign vinyl or like different holographic sign vinyls, or even like the Color Spark Opal sign vinyls. You haven't yet, but I'm going to show you a little trick that makes it easier to work with. Because if you just go with your regular stuff, it can be more difficult. Okay? Oh, that Cubs cup though, right? Yeah, baby. Oh, they got their asses kicked last night. All right. So, here's what we need to do. I'm going to bring you guys over to, you know what, Facebook. I'm going to keep you guys right here. Only because you're going to be here anyway in just a second. No, I'll bring you over. Here, come on, Facebook. You can come join the crew. Let's go. We aren't sold out of anything yet. Can someone please just confirm that we are good and not sold out of any of the colors yet? I'm saying that it is, I'm going to put my foot in my mouth right now and say it's impossible for it to be sold out right now. There's no possible way. But I just want to make sure. All right. So if I come over to, and I'm switching the screen so you guys can see it. If I come over to, this is the website and just where they are. Oh, and real quick while I'm on here, I had a lot of people, like, seriously, okay? And this is serious. And I don't do this often. You guys know. I give in a lot, right? I give in a lot. I'm a sucker for when you guys say, can we please? I give in a lot. I admit it. So I had a lot of you contacting me and saying, I know you don't normally do this, but can you please wait until Friday, because Friday is payday, to change this pack back to regular price. And it's the Rhinestone True Type Font pack. Okay? And you guys know I don't normally do it. Okay? But it was weird because I've never had that many people contact me and ask through Instagram and through Facebook and through everything, right? So it was pretty weird that we had that many. So that's the reason why I did it on this one. Okay? So that is just to let you know. Oh, I got to take it off Wi-Fi. Hold on, Facebook. You'll be good in just a second. There we go. So that's why you still see that discounted, and I'm going to keep it discounted through tomorrow. Because everybody said, can you please list it or keep it at that price until Friday? So if you missed that live, that was Monday's live. But that's Rhinestone, 30 Rhinestone True Type fonts. They're basically $2.04 each with the deal, because you get 65% off of that price. And I see some of you saying, yes, I was one that asked. So you're welcome. But I'm not going to always do that, just to let you know. But it was an overwhelming amount this time that asked. So this is one of your special times. Okay? All right. So let's go back here, now that we got that out of the way. And it's on the main page, yes. Let's go back here and show you what we got going on. So I'm just going to come over here to CorelDRAW. What I did with this, and we are going to come out with some different template packs, where obviously you can do it with the Starbucks cups if you want, but where you can use with anything as well, okay? I just made this real quick last night based off of one of my templates. So to give you an idea of what I did with this, these palm trees right here, and this is where you got to repurpose stuff, okay? The palm trees right there, I pulled out of one of our summer artwork packs, okay? The sun, I also pulled out from that summer artwork pack, and then I just rearranged them. I made the sun the size of the Starbucks logo so it fit around it nice, and then boom, it's done. So I used the regular template to get the layout for it, right? I used the acrylic cup template. Let's say you bought pack 2, right? Not the acrylic cup, I'm sorry, the plastic cup. Let's just say you bought pack 2. I used the template of, let's say, the tiger rhinestone design. I got rid of all the rhinestones and I just looked at the base measurements and look of the template. That way I knew where the circle was, right? So once I know where the circle is, because I was doing this one for the Starbucks cup, okay, is then I could base it around so it lines up nice for the cup here. And I applied them all, I applied them all different. So I'm not going to do the bottom part of it here, just because you see it there, just to make it quicker so we can get through more. So I'm just going to do these two right here, and then I'll probably also throw a custom name in it, okay? So here's what I would do. I would highlight it, and then I would do my vinyl overcut. Do I mirror this or not? Let me know. Do I mirror it or not? I gotta get my drink. By the way, I'm about to start firing away some freaking giveaways too on Instagram and TikTok and Facebook and so on with the Color Spark name, because it's time to build it up, right? I gotta build that Color Spark name up so everybody knows what's Color Spark. Now we all need to know, right? So if you make something, make sure to hashtag ColorSpark, because I'm probably going to start pulling from hashtags. So I see all of you saying no to mirror, which is exactly right, because it's a sign vinyl and you're going to use an application tape, okay? Yeah, you could, because it's basically a symmetrical design. All right, so I don't need that part. I got this one, and then I got my sun. So I'm going to do my sun first. So I'm just going to go launch and cut plot CM4. Now, remember, my material that I'm going to be cutting in the Sunfire is 12 inches wide. Okay? I think this will be pretty cool, and I think a lot of people, Matt, don't forget on Hydro Flash, there is no variation in size. Ooh, that's good. That's good. Didn't know that. So, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to head over here, and I know that I have 12 inches in material. So what I would probably do, I don't like working in Cutting Master as much as I like working in the Corel side of it. So I'm just going to come over here and duplicate that, and that. Let's see where we're at. We're at 11.8 inches. So I'm actually even going to just shrink them all down a little bit. And now I'm at 11.2. And that should easily fit around that kind of Hydro Flask logo. So even though I might only be using one of them right now, it's a lot harder, in my opinion, to use the scraps on a 2.7 inch design. It's going to basically be 2.7 inches by 8 inches. Okay? So I'm just going to cut 4 of them so I have 4 more ready for when their friends that may have the same cup are ready to go. Okay? So, got that there. I'm not even going to use a weed box. Yeah, you know what? I'm probably going to throw a quick little weed box around it just so it's easier, since it's only at 11.2 inches. So 11.6, we're good to go. I'm going to go launch and then cut plot CM4. Now again, remember, I'm using my old blade. I used a new blade earlier and I cut it at a force of 12. I would recommend around a 12 to a 14. I'm going to cut this at 14. So let me bring you guys over here. And we got to get our material loaded. And then I'm going to show you a trick with this in a little bit too. Get our material loaded, and then let me get you over to the production cameras here. So, production view, good. Let's grab our material here, and I got plenty of it right here, just with this cut. So, good to go with this. Yes, I did shrink them a little bit. I did, because I know that it was going to fit around this, because that circle was actually made for the big old Starbucks design. And I know that Starbucks circle is a lot bigger. For the Visco girls, you know it. All right, so let's get this lined up here. That looks good there. And that looks good there. And I'm going to go 1 for front edge. And then I'm just going to bring it over and cut. So, again, I'm doing a force of 14. No matter what, I would recommend doing a test cut, okay? So I'm sending here, and again, I'm using a 45-degree blade. I have my 6.5-inch version, you can see, of my application tape, which I like this smaller version because you don't waste as much, especially when you're doing smaller projects like this. And let me try, and while that's cutting, I'm going to try and get Facebook's comments over here as well so I can see you guys. Give me 1 second. All right, Facebook, I'm almost there. Where are we at numbers-wise, by the way? There we go. And let me turn sound down there. Where's my live at? There we go. Beautiful. How are we at numbers? What's up, Jerry? What's up, Jose? What's up, Kawana, Barbara, Elva? How are you? Olga, what's going on? Hey, Olga, where are you at right now? All right, I'm going to hit 1, and that's just going to bring it out. This is our new Color Spark vinyl. This is our Sunfire Opal. All right, so that one is good. And normally I would start my next cut right now. Okay, normally Bling Anything, I'm hoping next week. Okay, like I said, we had a disaster yesterday of material, so I'm hoping Bling Anything will be in next week. And I will let you guys know as soon as it is. Yeah, I saw you were in Sarasota. We were just by the mall at University Town Center yesterday. All right, so pick tool. Okay, I think, can everybody see here? Can you guys see down here, Facebook? There we go. And once I start pulling this, okay, what I like to do, especially with all of those kind of circles the way it is you always want to pull away from where the points are if you can, okay? So I'm just pulling kind of away from where the points are, and what I really like about this material is once you start to get a big group in your hand, if you just pull it up real quick, you can kind of break it off. You know how sometimes you'll get it to where the material is starting to get too much in your hand and it kind of lags down a little bit, and then what can happen is it can stick to itself. Well, as soon as it sticks to itself with sign vinyl, you know that's a disaster, right? So wrap around, come around that edge, and that's not a very easy weed, right? But man, look at that. I wanted to call this lava, and I was like, the vinyl is lava instead of the floor. But Sunfire just worked. Maybe one of the other colors will be lava. We got a red one coming in. All right, we're good to go with that. Now, 268, I like it, I like it. I'm going to come here, and we might have, just to let you guys know, we might have a small secret stash of Bling Anything coming this weekend, but only a few 100 feet. If that does happen, I'll go live, okay? I'll probably go live on Facebook for that. So make sure your notifications are on in case that does happen. Now, what do you think? Should I use the 6.5-inch roll for this application? What I mean when I say pull away from the points, don't pull right towards the point there. Pull kind of at an angle so you're hitting a thicker area of the vinyl. So had I just been weeding one of these, I would have started right there and pulled it around in a circle like that. Okay? So, should I use the 6.5-inch or something different? What do you guys think? You probably know because I'm walking away right now. What size material did I cut? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you could have saved the inside of the sun as well. You could have honestly weeded it and saved the outside too. I'm going to use the 12 because it's 12-inch material, right? And what that'll allow me to do is waste less. So if I just cut this across there, now I got it kind of measured more out the size of the sun, right? Where had I used the 6.5 inch, it would have had to be 6.5 inches wide, even though my material is only, or the actual cut, even though the cut was only 2.7 inches wide. Does that make sense to everybody? All right, so let's go ahead and drop that on there. Work from the inside out. Now, I love this app tape, okay? Here's the thing. When I go ahead and trim around this, I'm going to trim down here as well. And obviously, if it's something you're just using, you don't have to trim it every time, right? Come down this side as well, and we're good to go. Let's go ahead and trim there too. So if I pull this from here, it's actually weeding pretty good. But see how it's having a little bit of a difficulty kind of pulling it up? Honestly, I expected it to weed worse than that. So that was like a good malfunction. But here's the way that I would do this. So after you squeegee it, and look at it even when it's got look at all the colors it hits. That's so sick. All the colors it hits, even when the app tape's on it, right? Look at that. Is that not sweet? But here's the way that you want to weed this vinyl. Flip it upside down and just roll this off, and it comes off perfect. Not weed it, but release it. So, see how I just rolled it off? And then it just rolled off perfectly. Got it? So if I just wanted to do something simple, like this little Hydro Flask sign, got it measured perfect. That looks good there. Let's go ahead and drop this down. I say, okay, that looks good. I'm just going over it with my thumb here. And then once I go over that, same thing, I'm just going to roll off my app tape, and we're done. Oh my God, YouTube, look at that color right there. Are you guys seeing what I'm seeing on the screen? It wasn't a reverse weed, it was actually a reverse release. Does that make sense? I didn't weed it in reverse like I do with the reflective vinyl. I released it in reverse. Different thing. But are you guys seeing that color right there? That is freaking amazing. Are you guys seeing it as good? Look at that. Yes, you guys are seeing it too, right, Facebook? Look at all of the color changes it gets. You're even getting some blues in there, some oranges, some yellows. I got you, Trisha. I got you. That is freaking awesome. All right, so now this one is, I think this is Maddie's. Yes. So we're going to throw a little name on the back side of it here. We're going to throw a little name on the back side of it. So for the name on the back side of it, Facebook, yeah, let me move you guys around so you guys are always seeing the same view. It'll make it easier for everybody. So for the name on the back, I want to use a different vinyl, okay? A different of the color sparks. So do you want to use for this one the unicorn or the paradise? Which one? Unicorn or paradise? Just to throw a custom name on the back of it. I'm thinking probably unicorn on the dark cup, right? And then we'll do paradise probably on the stainless steel. Probably, right? And I see a lot of you guys, yes, yes. I see most of you are saying unicorn, I'm assuming because of the black cup. This is a sign vinyl, so this I would recommend to hand wash because it's not bling anything. It's not going to have the crazy durability that bling anything has. Okay? Because think of it just like your regular sign vinyls that you do. Okay? So let's do that. Let's go unicorn. And let's see if I don't have any smaller pieces of the unicorn. That's fine. So let's go here. Line that up. Oh, quick job. One, yes. We'll do paradise. We're going to do paradise on one of the other ones. And, oh, I need to pull it out so that it recognizes the media. And go one. Yes, you're only putting HTV on bling anything. That is correct, Duran. All right, so let me bring you guys over here. Back to the software here. YouTube, I'm going to flip you guys around. I'm telling you guys, this type of material was not around when I was the decal world. Had this material been around with the decal world, oh my goodness, the money I would have made on decals. And if I could make Starbucks cups and all these different cups, like 10, 11, 12 years ago, that wasn't it, right? Yeah, it would have been amazing. And then you got freaking TikTok and Instagram and everything to advertise it. So what you could do, and man, I wish that was the point of our new material that turned into poop right now. But what the goal is with the new material, you could, let's say, accent it with rhinestones, and then if we can get the material right, the material won't leave those pressing marks, and then you could almost seal it where the bling anything material would cover over the vinyl, which would protect it, which would make it dishwasher safe. Right? Could be cool. All right, and I have a different idea as well. So, but that's coming soon. I'm freaking full of ideas. All right. Matt, would you charge more for these as car decals? I would charge more because the material costs you more, Tom. Yes, exactly. So, definitely, and people are going to eat this up for car decals, right? When it comes to, not obviously a sports decal, but when it comes to good vibes and a unicorn decal and whatever it is. So I'm going Maddie, and I'm going to go Flutter Script. First time I've used this, right? And I'm going to go, I don't know, about 4.5 inches by 2 inches. We'll make it a pretty good size. And this is our Flutter Script font that's on the website. I'm going to move my letters over just a tad bit, tighten them up a little bit. And then I'm going to weld it together. Once I've welded it, I'm going to go to templates, and I'm going to use the vinyl overcut. Don't mirror it. And then launch, cut plot CM4. What's up, Debbie? How are you? What's up, Karen? How are you? Now, again, looking at this, okay, it's 4.82 inches wide, just in case, not knowing. Hopefully, when you're doing cups like these, you're going to have multiple ones, so you'll be able to cut out Maddie, and then you'll be able to cut out Karen, and then you'll be able to cut out Duran, and then you'll be able to cut out Edward, and so on. So you'll be maximizing your material when you're doing orders. Obviously, right now, just doing kind of test stuff, I don't have orders with, obviously, all the different names. So if I didn't, I might come over here and just say, I'm going to do 2 Maddies. Okay? And then I'm going to come over to my settings. I got a force of 14, speed of 40, quality of 1, and let's go send on that. And let's bring you guys back over here. Oh, that's pretty sweet too. Like watching it cut and seeing all the different colors as it cuts. Yeah, the Flutter script. The Flutter script is definitely my go-to font for a girly type design. I agree. Yes, it is. Okay, so go one, get that out. Trim that off. Will I be able to use this piece? Freaking heck yes, I will, especially on a cutting mat, right? I love how the color just shows even as I'm cutting it here. All right, so let's grab my weeding tool. Can you guys see okay? Let me move you down a little bit, Facebook. And Dewana, the new material, Color Spark, or TRW Color Spark vinyl, is the new material that we got here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I just changed my setting a little bit, and let's see. Ooh, I cut it a little bit thin. I cut it a little bit thin, so now I'm going to have to be careful. Now I'm going to have to be careful with this, because as I'm weeding this, did I change my setting back again? Dang it. Oh, shoot, you know what? I had it defaulted over here. So I actually cut this at a 10 instead of a 14. So, since I cut it at a 10 instead of a 14, I'm going to have to be a little bit more cautious as I'm weeding this. I'm not just going to be able to rip it up like I did the last one. So it's still going to weed it, it still cut it, and I could tell that I was off on it right away. As soon as I started at the edge there, I could see it was catching a little bit. So, like I said, I make mistakes as well, but luckily this is a salvageable and fixable mistake. It just is going to add a minute to the weed time. But the material isn't ruined, right? That's the biggest thing. All right, so good there. Let's weed out our little inside A and D. And it didn't miss the cut that bad, because you can see it's weeding the insides there pretty good as well. All right, now that's not big enough, so I can't reuse that. I'm going to use, ooh, I have an old piece here. Wonder if this will be wide enough. Just short, dang it. So I'm going to use a new piece. I always, if I can, I'll reuse, if I can, even the application tape. So I was trying to reuse the application tape that I did for the sun on that, just to see if I had a chance of reusing it. Especially if it's something that you apply right away. You can reuse an application tape multiple times. All right, good to go there. And remember what I said. Grab the back side of it here and roll it off, and look how easy that releases. And now we're ready to apply. Look at all those colors. So, let's kind of find the middle here, there and there, and we are going to throw Maddie right there. Always start in the middle, okay? What I like to do, kind of the trick that I use if I'm doing a name like this, I throw my thumbs in the middle, push out, so I know all of my middle is good, and then you can just kind of go out from there. Almost like you would do with the scraper, but I honestly don't even use this on cups. It's normally easier for me to just do it with your fingers like that. Look at the colors on that too. And then same thing, roll it back. Once I roll that back, that's good. And then I will stick this right back onto here that we can possibly use for a future one as well. Hey everyone, now I'm in my craft room starting to press that PETA order to get it out of here. Yay. All right, so there we go. What do you guys think of the unicorn color? Let me know. What do you think of it? See the purples and the blues and the pinks? And then it gets into almost kind of a whitish glacier look, almost like a mint look right there, right? Jeff, I only do that if I know that I'm going to be close for the pool size. That Sunfire is sick, though. Okay, out of these two, which do you like better so far? Do you like the Sunfire better so far? Or the unicorn better? Super girly, I agree, Cheryl. That's why I didn't make it for me or Jackson. Which one? Look at the angle right there. That angle right there on the Sunfire. Whew. It's a mixture. I see Sunfire way better. Unicorn is amazing. Unicorn, Sunfire, unicorn, Sunfire, unicorn both. Can't choose. Unicorn, that's crazy. That's a good sign. That means they look freaking awesome because you guys are literally like a 50-50 split. And I always get excited, so I'm getting my goosebumps now. Okay, so now the question is, first off, what do you have in cost? Probably for something like this, right? And then what would you sell it? What would you guys currently, what would you sell it for just to add the sun and a custom name? Now let's think. To do a custom name, we're looking at type the name out, load the material, send it to the cutter, apply it. If someone brought me this Hydro Flask, I could do a custom name, I guarantee you, in 5 minutes or less. Does everybody agree with that? 5 minutes or less. Now, a 12 by 12 sheet, okay? 12 by 12 sheet, obviously I've used a lot of this already. Let me see, here's a 12 by 12 sheet. 12 by 12 sheet with this name Maddie, and if the name were longer, I would still have it the same size, okay? I could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. I could do 10 of these big names on a 12 by 12 sheet. Okay? So let's take that into account real quick. Let me grab my phone here. If I could do 10 of those, okay, and let's say I bought 5 feet, so it's $2.75. It's obviously easy math, but all $2.75 divided by 10, you have 27.5 cents. 27.5 cents worth of the unicorn. And then with the Sunfire, we said we could fit 16 of those. So 2.75 divided by 16, you got 17 cents. So let's call it 28 cents and 17 cents. You have 45 cents in cost. 45 cents in cost. The next customer just walked in and they want the Sunfire with a custom name. I have 45 cents in cost. I already have my sun's cut. Okay, but maybe they want another color. So I'm looking at this being a 10-minute project. Okay, this is going to be a 10-minute project for me for someone to do it custom. Like loading the material, cutting it, weeding it, everything. 10-minute project For just the sun, I would probably charge $5. Once they get into the custom name would probably be $7. If they want both, maybe I give them a discount and I charge $10 for it. But they're providing the cup. That's probably my bottom line price as far as what I would do for this. Okay? So a lot of you, especially with the look of this, you could easily, again, not including the cup, just the material and your time involved, you could easily be in the $15 range just for your 45 cents worth of material. Make sense? Now, that's why you always price it based off your material and time, because I don't even, how much are these Hydro Flasks? What are these, 15, 20 bucks? I don't even know, 30 bucks? Maybe more? I don't know. But like this Hydro Flask, if it's that expensive, I want them to bring the Hydro Flask to me so I can customize it. Because the reason why you want to base it off of your time and material is now if they come in with a Starbucks cup like this, a $3 Starbucks cup, guess how much the cost is? Exact same, because your time is the exact same. Now, if you want to buy the Starbucks cups and everything and do it, now you're looking at, okay, boom and boom, let's just say we went with $12 for that. We bought the Starbucks cup for $3, that goes to $15. I want to pop a little extra on for the cost of the Starbucks cup, $20, $17.50, whatever you want. There you go. Does that make sense to everybody? Kind of how I went through that pricing structure for this. I love it when they bring me their cup. And the reason why I love it when they bring me their cup, because if they bring me their cup, I have no cost in cup. Remember, you don't want to make your money off of your blank product, because that's no time involved, right? Make a little bit on it. You're making your money or losing money on your time involved in material. I was actually surprised. Ooh, and I'll show you the little trick. I was surprised at how good the vinyl is sticking to the Hydro Flask, but a little trick for you guys as well. If you get a heat gun, I throw mine on the second setting. I always kind of feel it on my hand first to make sure it's not too hot. And if you just heat it up a little bit, it kind of sets in the vinyl a little bit more in the adhesive. So I don't do it long. I do it for like, I don't know, 8 to 10 seconds. And I do notice that it kind of sets in the actual vinyl so it even sticks a little bit better. So any of you that are doing different cups, this is nice, okay? Amazon, it's on the products we love. But I'll show you, I was going to show you this trick in a little bit. I'll show you another reason I use this. Because we're going to do this. How many of you, this vinyl's been on here for a while, okay? So that's our glitter sign vinyl and then our silver intermediate sign vinyl, okay? But how many of you have a difficult time, and see how it's kind of, can you guys see how it's kind of pulling in that spot right there? And it's really difficult to kind of get this off. Like I'm really having trouble getting to it and getting it off, right? So that again is something that will really help. You can do a hairdryer as well. A heat gun will get a lot hotter and it's a lot nicer. So what you can do with this, it was really hard to get kind of that D off. Watch, if I heat this up a little bit more, and then come and pull this, look at this. It's like freaking butter. Done, and no residue. Was that not amazing? I'm telling you, this heat, just for that, This heat gun paid for it. It's like 20 bucks, 25 bucks. It paid for itself in probably 5 things that I removed vinyl on. Did you see how freaking amazing? What it does is it reactivates that adhesive on the vinyl, heats it up a little bit, so when you pull it off, the vinyl doesn't keep ripping. That was awesome, wasn't it? So, instead of me taking 15 minutes to peel that off piece by piece, a little bit of heat gun. You saw both letters pulled off at the same time, right? And there they all are, one piece. No adhesive residue left on it as well. That is some super secret info right there. That right there was worth the price of admission, wasn't it? All right, so next one we have. Which one do you guys want to do next? Do you want to do, what do you want to throw? We'll just throw something simple. We'll just throw the sun and a little name on this tumbler just to kind of see. Yeah, so the heat gun at a lower temperature to set the vinyl I like, because if you throw that heat gun on full temp, it'll melt the Starbucks plastic cup. So don't ruin it, but the heat just kind of sets the vinyl a little bit. And then if you heat it up more, that's what will activate that adhesive again to remove the vinyl easier. All right, so we're going to do probably a name on this guy here, and I'm going to do some test stuff on this one. So this is the only one I have, so I can't give this one away because I have a few test things I want to try. So my question is, on our website, Heidi, on our website, you'll see products we love on the main page. This is a pretty cool tumbler, right? This would be a sweet tumbler for a wrap too. I'm going to throw the little sun and then I'm going to throw a name. But I'll still throw someone's name. That way each time I do a video, then you'll see. So whose name are we doing? And then what color? You want to do one of the Sunfire and then we'll do probably the Paradise for the name? I'm thinking so, right? In a Flutter script, yes. Let's do it. All right. So we already have the sun. I can actually drop that on real quick now just to know what we want for measurements wise. I'm looking at Maddie. The Maddie right there is probably a little bit too big, so we'll tone that down a little bit. And then I just looked up and I saw the name Sherry. So Sherry, your name will be in the videos. Sherri. So again, if I try to pull this sun off, see how a little bit of it's starting to pull up and some of it's staying on, okay? But if I flip it around here, let me get my fingernails in there, and then I roll off the white piece, just like that, baby. That's how you do it. All right, so doesn't really matter where. Let me just kind of clean that off a little bit. And I'm just going to throw a sunspot. Maybe I'll just keep adding a bunch of stuff to this cup over time. Sunspot right there. And obviously this isn't a design that we had planned for this cup, so I'm just doing it basically for testing. And then again, roll it off. And there is our Sunfire. Sweet, right? And now let's go ahead and cut this baby here, which is our Paradise. So I'm going to show you how to cut a small, the unicorn is freaking popping, isn't it? It is, yeah, especially on this black. That looks freaking. However, the Sunfire, I can't decide between the Sunfire look on the black or the unicorn. That's tough. Yes, monogram inside the sun. That's what I was going to say. Yes, Suzanne. All right. So let's come over here. I'm going to squeeze my pinch rollers in a little bit. That looks pretty good. I'm going to go, oh, I got to get my material to reach to the back there. Good to go. One for front edge. Let's see if I think I cut it crooked. Ooh, I did. It's half off that pinch roller right there, but I think I'll be able to get by with it. I think I'll be able to get by with it. All right, so let's do this. Let's go. And I see a couple people asking on the cup, and I don't have it here. I don't have it here. Dang it. Who sent me these cups? I have it written down at the warehouse as far as, because we get so many different things sent to me. Who sent me these tumblers to test out? Does anybody, are you here? Let me know, because I'm trying to think of the website of where I got it from. But one of you awesome crew members sent me some tumblers to be able to test out. So if you're not here, I will find it at the warehouse tomorrow and look and to find out what the website was. All right, so we're going to go with that, and I'm going to throw SHERRI, right, Sherry? Corey, you're probably not going to be, no, it definitely wasn't Condi. It was one of our TRW crew members here. You're not going to be able to, I wouldn't recommend dishwasher safe. You're going to treat these like a regular sign vinyl, okay? But I have some different ideas, so stay tuned. All right, let's get Sherry in here. Don't forget to change my cutter pressure, yes. All right, so let's go SHERRI. And let's enlarge this a little bit. Beautiful. Let's go Flutter Script. And I'm going to move around these letters a little bit here. I don't want to go quite as large on this one because of the way that we're going to put it on this cup. We're not going to go all the way down the whole side. So, and we will be coming out with some different designs for you as well. And again, that won't have, also ones that don't have anything to do with like the Starbucks cups as well. So I'm looking at this and I'm trying to decide with the Sherry here, do I want these to attach or do I like them not attaching? Because you can kind of do it any way you want, right? So if I did weld this together, first thing I would do, I would clean this one up a tiny bit. And now if I wanted them to attach, I could circle those, come down to here, and then circle this, move that to there, and then come over and re-weld it, double click, round that down a little bit more, this down a little bit more. So that's what I love. I love editing nodes and changing stuff around. And this is what we do in all of the different trainings that we do as well. And then let's bring this so it's rounded a little bit nicer. That looks good. And that looks good. Yeah, we'll go with connected. I kind of liked it actually broken apart a little bit. What do you guys like better, broken apart or connected? The Mermaid Cup, that's heat transfer vinyl. That's our ocean blue. That's our ocean blue heat transfer vinyl, the Mermaid Cup, with our black rainbow heat transfer vinyl. Since I have it like this already, we'll do it this way. So let's go, it's I'll go about 1.5 inches. 1.5 inches, and then let's go templates and vinyl overcut. Highlight it all. Uh-oh, everybody's saying broken. Broken. All right, I'm going back. I told you I'm a sucker for that. Oh, editing points and silhouette. Yeah, that's a whole different ball game, right? All right, we're keeping it broken. I got you. Oh, now everybody's going to say connected. I see how it is. No, I'm not going back now. All right, templates, vinyl overcut. Oh, awesome, Trish. And let's go launch and cut plot CM4. And I got my setting. Now, I don't want two of them. So come back to here. I only want one, and then we're going vertical, so I'm going to rotate it that way. And let's go ahead and send that. I do have an idea, okay? I do have an idea that I'm going to play around with some testing today, and I'll keep you guys updated on that. All right, that looks good there. So, and again, here's the thing, based off of what type of your material you're using. So, there's different things where you can use really small scraps like this, and there's different materials where you may not as much. When you're doing things like customizing cups and stuff like this, you can use this type stuff, okay? Versus when you're not, and you're using, let's say, for example, a brick heat transfer vinyl or so, that scrap is going to be a lot harder and more difficult. Ooh, I got to switch screens, yes. You guys were getting the unicorn poop view. All right. All right, let's switch around. Can you guys see here? Dale, are you spamming me? So you can see when I switch the pressure back, look at the difference of weeding that. And what I love about this, and I made sure that the vinyl worked this way, especially for some of these different colors. Like with this vinyl, you notice how it has a black backing, so it color blocks everything out. I love that. All right, and then we will come here, and then let's get these inside areas out. I love the way this weeds. The TRW Design Wizard, yes, you can use the TRW Design Wizard, remember, with any software. I'm going to try, just to show you here, I'm going to try to reuse I haven't tried to reuse app tape on this material yet, so I'm going to try and reuse my app tape. You can see the indentions that you can tell I used Maddie. This is the one I did Maddie's decal with. Ooh, that's a great question. I have personally never done, so will resin affect the vinyl? That is a great question. Who's going to test that for me? I needed an official tester. Who's doing tumblers? Who's doing tumblers right now with resin? Let me know. Any of you here? I'm sure some of you are, right? Who can test it? Like, that ordered some of the material. Who can test it in the next week? Let me know if you can. Looks good. Amanda, you're doing them? Look at how, oh man, it did. It worked freaking perfect. That's my second use of this app tape. And it worked perfect. All right, Amanda, here's the deal. You were the first one to respond. Amanda, can you let me know that you would be able to, with the material, did you get at least a foot of it, something to test? Okay, Amanda, you were the first one to comment on it. Here's the deal I'm going to make with you, Amanda. If, for some reason, the resin screws up the vinyl, test it on a cup. If for some reason the resin messes it up, I'm then let me know and I will replace the vinyl that it messed it up with for free. Okay? That way, because I don't have everything to make that. So, Amanda, you're going to be my tester. Okay? Then give some feedback. Hopefully it works, and then you're the first one to do it. But if it doesn't, I will replace the vinyl that you wasted. I reuse the app tape all the time as well. I just didn't think it would work with this material because it's a little harder to pick up. All right, so we are just going to drop Sherry kind of right underneath the sun here. A little bit off each edge. Man, even here you can see all the colors it hits. I'm thinking it isn't going to be an issue at all. Like, I'm thinking the resin and epoxy won't affect it at all. All right, so see how it hits the greens? See how it hits kind of a gold? Then when you get to this angle, see when you get to this angle, you almost, it looks like a mint color, doesn't it? See how you look at that? Can you guys see that in the video here? Can you see the mint color, like the mint green that I'm talking about when you look at it at this angle? But then when you get to here, now it's getting into some yellows and golds. Oh, that's awesome, Stephanie. So that would be sweet. So like Stephanie's saying, she did the resin over the reflective sign vinyl that this American flag cup is done in. This is the reflective sign vinyl. That would look awesome, I bet. And it's protected now. Yeah, I like this kind of mint color on this. Love that. Sweet. All right, so again, something super easy. Obviously, everything just pops more on the black, right? Like, look at the two suns next to each other. They both look awesome, but this is insane, the difference, right? Okay. And now, here's what I want to do. I got that there, got that there. Let me know, do you guys want to, where is my other cup? Oh, it's over here. So, I see a lot of you asking, this template here is the template that is in the cup pack 1 for the Starbucks cups, for the plastic cups. So this one here is the Sunfire, okay? This one here, and it looks awesome on the Starbucks cups too. I think where it has a little bit of an issue on this is it because it doesn't have anything kind of making it pop, because almost the stainless steel has so much reflection from the window coming in here that see how that reflection from the window coming in is almost taking away from some of it. Like when you don't see that, see how you see the color's awesome there now, but as soon as it hits where that window's coming in, that's where it changes a lot, right? All right. So I am going to, so I showed you how to get that off, heat gun, right? Probably my favorite of what we did was this here, because that black just freaking pops so much. And I don't even know, are you allowed to, technically, can you wash Hydro Flasks? Or do they recommend hand wash? What does it say on the bottom? Oh. So it doesn't even change anything for them because it says hand wash only. That makes it easy, right? Hand wash only. I know the plastic cups for the Starbucks are probably hand wash only as well. Don't microwave. For cold beverages only. Their cups actually don't say anything as far as hand wash, but I don't know. I'm not sure if people are actually putting these in the dishwasher or not. Bought the TRW 82 to put on the Dolphin shirt. Oh, Peggy, I'm not sure on that one. 82 or 18? I thought it was 18, the one that we used for the Dolphins football shirt. Hand wash any double wall. Gotcha. Is that because it kind of gets like moisture and stuff from the heat and everything between the two walls? I agree, Kelly. Kelly, anything I do goes in the dishwasher. Lorraine's right out there, so shh. Like when I go to sleep at 2 or 3 in the morning, I just got to make sure to empty the dishwasher before she wakes up. And then if it ruins something, I just kind of throw it away and make it disappear. What do we got? Compromises the vacuum seal. Okay, makes sense. Makes sense. See, exactly. Starbucks wants you to screw them up so you can buy more. 100%. All right, so let's flip around here. I'm going to come over here and answer some questions for you guys. Flip over here to my main cam, and then I'm going to show you what's going on. And we got a Sweet Daddy free design for the day too, right? Let's come over here. Let's pull this up. Let's grab our cups that we did and my Starbucks. I'm not going to lie. During these lives, I don't do them as much. I really enjoy doing sign vinyl. Okay? We got 246 likes. Who on YouTube, the first comment I see with the right answer, is going to win the first mini pack of choice? Okay, I'm just going to give this away based off of an answer. I can't go Facebook because you guys don't have the delay, so you guys will get it earlier. But you get one guess. Who knows the reason why I like doing these lives better with sign vinyl than I do heat transfer vinyl? Who can tell me why? First person to get the answer right on Facebook wins a mini pack. One of the mini packs that we're going to give away today. Facebook doesn't count, only YouTube right now. Quicker? Nope. More variety? Nope. I'm being selfish on this answer. Less expensive? Nope. Cost? Nope. Started with sign? Nope. Quicker? Nope. Easier? Nope. Hold on. Faster? Ooh, Matt Denny. Matt Denny is the winner. That was the first one I saw. Damn it. Oh, crap. As soon as I saw Matt Denny's, I just saw 2 more above it that had the same answer. Now I got to bring it over here and show you guys. And that sucks. Now I got to give away more. So let me go back up to where it was. Give me a second. So, Captain Insano. Where did those start at? Okay, here's where it started. So, less expensive, cost, no, quicker, no, easier, no, quicker, no. So, Yvonne and Stevie were the first group to say it. Heat press, and then all the way down to Matt Henney. So Tammy Wagner makes the room hot, and then Matt was the first one I saw, and it said no heat press. So that's the reason. Because when I have that big heat press at 320 degrees in this room the whole time, it makes it hot, hot, hot in here. So that's why, like I said, it was for selfish reasons. But now I got to give away 3 mini packs to 3 winners. And I still have to give away another mini pack because we're supposed to give away 2 mini packs. So let me take a picture of that. Where is my other... I need my phone. Anybody see where I put the phone? There it is. So... All right. So, Yvonne and Stevie, Rugged and Lace Creations, you got a mini pack of choice. Tammy Wagner, you got a mini pack of choice. Matt Denny, you got a mini pack of choice. Those are 3 winners, which should have only been 1. Melissa was number 4. All right. So, good there. Now, Facebook, I'm going to bring you guys around and show you what's going on today. So let's go. Let me see here. I see a lot of people after Matt definitely started saying it too, right? Hold on. 252. I gotta see one thing real quick. Okay, I was just making sure that was the... A lot of you said it right after Matt, but too late. All right, here we go. Flip the screen around. Facebook, let me show you guys. And Facebook, we got a giveaway coming for you. We hit over 100. So, there we go. So, like I was saying, because we had so many requests for this one, this Rhinestone True Type font pack that I used in Monday Night's Live is going to stay on sale through Friday, through tomorrow. First time I've really, I mean, normally it'll be 1 or 2 people that ask, but obviously we can't do that every time. So we're pretty strict as far as what it is, but we had so many say, can you please wait till Friday? Please wait till Friday. So this is the first time I've really done that. And this one's obviously a really popular one. And instead of $100 off, I took $151.70 off. Okay? So that there, this one goes down to $61.25 once it's in your cart. Okay? So it's basically $2.04 per. Got it? All right. And then the other thing we need to see for today, obviously the new releases are Color Spark Unicorn signed vinyl is only sold right now in 5-foot rolls. So you will get a roll like this, 5 feet worth. So if you want a like 20 feet, right? You get 4 of these rolls, and you'll get 4 separate rolls. If you want 50 feet, then you get 10 of these rolls. Okay? So, there you go. And then, the other 2 that we have right now, we'll probably be getting more colors in tomorrow, or the following day. But, the Paradise and the Sunfire, you can purchase by the foot, but then also, if you get 5 feet or more, it goes down to that 5-foot price of the $275 a foot. Does that make sense? So please don't get confused. And the only reason why is we eventually want to get it into rolls like this to make it easier for you guys. So don't get confused if for some reason, like if when you look at that and you see $13.75 for the unicorn, it's basically just marking it down to $275 a foot for you already. Does that make sense? And then eventually you'll have the choice of just buying a foot at a time or more, or buying a 5-foot roll or whatever it is. And we'll probably honestly end up maybe doing like 5-yard rolls instead of 5-foot rolls. That's a good question. So for a material like this, okay, for a material like this, and if you were to get it on a roll like this, would you rather get a 5-yard roll or a 5-foot roll? I'm just trying to get an idea from you guys purchasing wise, what would be more popular? Let me know real quick. I'm getting some feedback from you guys to learn. Debbie, they look amazing in person. Like these colors look way better in person than they do here. So here's the thing though, SP4U, you'll still be able to buy it by the foot. You'll still be able to buy it by the foot, but then for it to come on a core, on a roll like this, it would be a 5-yard roll. Does that make sense? So you'll still have the option to buy 2 feet if you want. But we also want to pick one quantity that is on a roll and makes it easier for our warehouse. So what I mean by that is we want to find out what's a good quantity that you guys would want of a color. Whether you would get 15 feet for a normal order or 5 feet for a normal order. The goal is, again, just like everything that you guys make, the goal is to save labor cost, to save time in packaging. So even on this side of the business, you still have to think about all that stuff, right? Because when you order 2 feet of this, 3 feet of this, 7 feet of this, 6 feet of this, 8 feet of this, every single time the warehouse has to pull the roll off, they have to measure it perfectly, they have to cut it down, they have to roll it up. So again, that's why you get discounts when you buy larger quantities, right? Perfect, you got it. And I see all of your feedback coming in, so that's awesome. Love it. So you'll always still have the option of a foot. That doesn't mean, so when I say that, that doesn't mean that you have to buy 15 feet every time. Because I know a lot of you either can't do that or might not want to on certain colors. Make sense? So if you do that, then you can, hey, I want 3 feet of this. Okay, I want to save a little bit more money. I'm going to get one of those 5-yard rolls. Exactly. Yep. All right. So those are the 3 colors. Chances are, oh yeah, how many? If you got unicorn poop, give a shout out because I know Tan, you did. And I did not pick, I promise on my life, I did not pick one person that got the unicorn poop. Completely left it up to the warehouse. I said, you pick them. Pick 8 of them. I wasn't even in there the day that they packaged them. Okay, so are they all 3 are still in stock now? Hopefully. The Color Spark Opal, the Paradise, the Unicorn, the Paradise, and the Sunfire. Nothing sold out yet, right? I'm hoping, it's Thursday, I don't know. I'm hoping I got enough to where they'll at least last till Monday. But like I said, you guys got first dibs at it right now for all of these different vinyls. You have first dibs, okay? So if it is out, we're looking at probably a good 3 to 4 weeks until we get more in. Because we have a much larger shipment coming in. Okay, so I'm telling you up front, If it is sold out, it will be a little bit longer, okay? I know. The bling anything, I'm doing everything I can with that. So I will let you guys know the minute, the second that is back in. All right, so next thing I want to show you real quick before we pick a couple more winners, okay? A couple more winners is this here. Go to featured, go to design a day giveaway, and you will now see, you got the chill dude from yesterday. By the way, think of it this way. How cool with this turtle? You don't need the chill dude, right? You don't need the chill dude. How cool with this turtle? Karen, I just saw you post that. Karen, if you did just get some of the vinyl and you do want to get more, you can, normally if it's like within a few minutes, they may not have packed your order. I'm sure they're overwhelmed right now with orders, Karen. So if you do want to get more and place another order, you can probably give the warehouse a call and see if you can add on to it, so it doesn't add on to double shipping. So normally if it's within like a half hour or so and they haven't already packaged it and everything already, we can do that. But obviously when it's already packaged or if it's been shipped already, obviously a lot more difficult. So this turtle right here, you got it, Karen, no problem. How cool would this look on one of the tumblers? How cool would that look in the Paradise, right? So to do that turtle in the Paradise color where it gets into that green and everything. So there's a free design right there on the website right now that'll work perfect for this vinyl. Simple. And then the other free design is the design that we made on Monday night. So I promised you guys I was going to put this up for free as well. Sorry it took a couple more days than I thought. I had all this issue with this dang other material. But that right there is now a free design. So this is one of the fonts that's in that True Type Font Pack Volume 2 that's on sale right now. I know, layer reflective on the shell. Wouldn't that look sweet, Nadine? I was even thinking with this turtle, possibly kind of cutting that part out, right? Cutting that part out and then, or even doing like a smart fill of these different areas. You with me? So maybe like for this area of the turtle shell and this one and this one and this one and this one, we put unicorn. And then with these ones, we put the sunfire. And then with these ones, so it's like 3 or 4 different colors. That would look sick, wouldn't it? So those are free files. Do with them what you please as far as making finished products. And I think that's pretty much it for today. And of course, I'm going to hang around with some questions, answer some questions for you guys. And I'm also going to, this is still the sports one. This is that baseball one that I did. Okay. So this is the sports pack that we released on Monday that's still up there. But obviously, the big announcement for today, Color Spark Vinyl now has a name. It is out, it is about, and share it with anybody you can, please. I will start some TikToks and some Instagrams and everything else, but like I was saying, we have, I think, 4 more colors coming in tomorrow. They should be here. Today's Thursday, right? Yes. 4 more colors, I'm pretty sure, if they arrive like they say and what the shipping says, that will come in tomorrow. So I'll go live, obviously, with those as well. Matt, my box that came yesterday was open. Oh, that's freaking awesome. I'm not sure if things are missing because Ryan said he let me order more than you had in inventory. Okay, Peggy, just give a call and figure out with Ryan. Just give a call. Some of the bags. That's so annoying. Unicorn poop, I'm not sure yet. Obviously, the 16s are always more expensive. I'm hoping to get those up by tomorrow. Worst case scenario, it'll be this weekend. Yes. There is no tutorial to add these to the software because you can't, because they're a pattern in the 5.0. But just to let you know, in the 6.0 for the wizard, and I was actually working on this last night as well, you will be able to add your own patterns and everything to the Wizard 6. It's gonna be freaking sick. Like literally anything. Like if you bought a pattern vinyl from a different company, you could put that into the Wizard. But this is, unfortunately, this is what's taking it so long, is there's so much coding that goes into this side of it. But I think at the end of the day, once we do get it finished up, you guys are going to be super happy and it's going to be worth it. I know, Tanya. Tanya, your freaking video was amazing as well. If you guys haven't seen Tanya's video yet, go to the Crafting with Rhinestones and Vinyl page and please go check it out. Tanya had one of the little Beanie Baby like TY guys, and it was so sweet. My unicorn pooped. But the Rhinestone Font Pack, how do I resize the collegiate base when the design size? So what you'll want to do is, for that one, size the rhinestones first, the rhinestone part of the multi-deck design first, to make sure the circles are 0.135 inches. Then type out the vinyl part and then just drag it around until it meets that size. Does that make sense, VY? How much would you charge for a decal 13 to 14 inches by 10 inches and another 14 by 6 white sign vinyl? Alicia, it really depends, honestly, on, like, it's really hard to say something, like give you a pricing on that. And here's the reason why, okay? 13 to 14 inches by 10 inches. That's a pretty big decal, right? I mean, that's basically 12 by 12. So cost-wise, you got 65 cents in cost, right? Here's where it's difficult for me to say what you would price that at is it a decal that's going to take you 45 seconds to weed? Is it a decal that's going to take you 5 minutes to weed it? Is it a crazy decal that's going to take you 20 minutes to weed it? So that's where, like, with something like that, it's not really like I can say this is a good number for you. Because especially when it comes to an inexpensive sign vinyl like that, okay? When it comes to an inexpensive sign vinyl like that, you're not thinking material cost when you're pricing it. Because your material cost is so low, you're thinking labor cost, your production side of it, right? Overhead cost, right? So that's the biggest thing. Yes, the unicorn poop's called Prism on the website. I should probably just change it. I see most of you saying you should probably just change it to unicorn poop. What are the computer requirements for the Wizard and Wizard Corel? So I would recommend 8 gig of RAM, preferably 16 gig, but I would recommend at least 8 gig of RAM and an i7 just to be able to do multiple things. You can get away with a 4 gig and an i5, but it will crash more and it will run slower just because you're doing a lot of stuff, right? To get the turtle design, where you're going to go, I saw someone just ask. To get the turtle design on the website, go to featured and then go to, and then scroll down to Design a Day giveaway. And you'll see it right there. The Dolphins football and the chill dude. So, any of you that don't know, every single day for the last almost 4 months now, we've given away a free design. Its commercial name is Prism. The official name is Unicorn Poop. Yes, I agree. All right, what other questions we got? So, just to get some feedback, what do you guys think? What do you guys think of the new vinyls? You think you'll be able to sell them? You think you'll be able to make some sweet stuff with them? Do you like the Color Spark name? So, we're going to have Color Spark glitter vinyl. We're going to have Color Spark's regular signed vinyl. So, obviously, our TRW vinyls right now will become like Color Spark Reflect. So we're going to start kind of getting everything with the Color Spark. And I think the logo turned out pretty awesome too. So if you haven't seen, and you probably see it on the website, but right above me right here on YouTube, you'll see kind of the logo come through. So that was Serge, one of our awesome designers and art guys, and him kind of building a base, and then the whole crew kind of giving feedback on, let's change this to here, let's change this here, let's maybe change colors a little bit over here. And I think it turned out freaking awesome. I think it turned out awesome. There's the logo right there. I love the look of it, and that was our goal, to kind of get the look of it kind of with the sheets like that. But then also just hopefully kind of build the brand for it. So when you see those sheets like that, you know that it's Color Spark, but it also kind of has a design element to it. But it also, other than just the design element, looks like basically vinyl sheets, right? So I'm gonna pull it up here for you. So if you guys haven't seen it, this is it here. Oh, I'm sorry. Pulled up the wrong one. Let's go. This one here with the... Nope, pulled up the wrong one again. You can see we had a bunch of different ones. And this one right here. Boom. That's it there. Pretty sweet, right? So it's kind of got the design element to it, but it looks like a bunch of different vinyl sheets kind of going around, and then keep it super clean and simple with the wording on it, which I think turned out awesome. So you will see a lot more from Color Spark. All right, what else we got? Found a computer, 12 gig, i7, yay. Oh, sweet, Paula. There you go. And if you can, like if you do all of your work in like one location, you don't need a laptop, you can get something a lot less expensive than a 16 gig i7 laptop as a desktop. Okay, so like this one that I have, which is super crazy, it was, I mean, it got up there, but you got to think, my super powerful, what's the Microsoft one? No, I was going to say MacBook, but come on, someone help me here. What's my Mac? Not my Mac. What's my Windows? What's my Windows computer? What's it called? Help me out. It's on the products we love. Man, I just had like a complete shutdown. Mass products. Surface Pro. Yes. The Surface Book is the one that I have. Yes, thank you. So I will show you here. So products we love. Let's go to, where did I put it at? Mass videos. Is it in here maybe? I had it in here. I don't think it's under production items, is it? And the Asus ones are nice too. I must have took it out. Dang it. But it was the fastest, best Surface Book that you could get. But it was like freaking $2,600. Right? And it was a i7 and 16 gig. Where the one that I have now, okay, so this one here, and I'll show you guys as well here real quick, YouTube. So that one there, underneath my desk there, that one was like $1,800. And then I added more memory to it. So it's an i9 processor. So a lot faster. And then I added RAM to it. And I showed you guys the other day. Let me pull it up here real quick. System and about. And my installed RAM on this, like I was saying, 8 or 16 recommend. See, it's an i9 processor with 80 gig of RAM. So it's stupid fast. And that's why I can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 screens going with OBS, with a live Facebook, with all of your comments, with Safari or Google Chrome, with the, so that's the reason why I can do that, is because I added so much to this, and you can do that with a desktop computer or tower versus obviously an, oh yes, $799 for an i7 16 gig, Mary. Heck yeah, that's money right there. That's good. That's awesome, Gary. Heck yeah. And that's what I'm saying. You guys, you need nothing like this, okay? You need nothing like this. So those of you who are saying i7 and 16 gig, that's where I was as far as when you would see me at trade shows and using the Wizard and everything else. All right, what other questions we got? I'm pretty sure the good thing, I feel good about this, okay? The good thing is we did not, nobody's mad at me, right? Because we didn't sell out in 10 minutes. So that's a good thing. So everybody that's here right now has had an ability, I can say, during the live, you had a chance to get the new Color Spark Opal vinyl, right? Everybody? So if it does sell out before Monday, then you can't blame me. You were on here to see it. Okay, so I got to give out a couple of different, I got to give out one mini pack on Facebook, and then I still have one more mini pack to give away on YouTube, and then we are rocking and rolling. So let me see here. Let's go with YouTube first. So I'm going to bring YouTube comments over here. Hey, don't jinx it. I wasn't going to say anything, Sharon and Peggy. was trying to keep that quiet. All right, so let's do this. We are going to go with, we have one, okay? We have one that we are going to do for YouTube, and then we have one that we're going to do for Facebook. So here we go. Scrolling through here. Oh, by the way, I'm telling you right now, also, as soon as I start posting these videos on TikTok, this vinyl is going to go quickly. So 3 to 4 weeks as far as probably our time to get a new stock in. I'm thinking there's probably a very, very, very slim chance it will last to Monday. It probably definitely won't last through Monday. If I had to guess, I'm thinking, my guess would be, unless some more shows up, all of it will be gone during the live on Monday when we have the big live. All right, so mini pack of choice, here we go. I'm picking the winner from the comments here in 5, 4, 3, remember no spamming, 2, 1, and go. Our winner is this person right here. I got Gail Williams. Gail Williams, congratulations, Gail. You are the winner for the YouTube mini pack of choice. Gail, appreciate you coming. Let us know what mini pack you want, and it is yours. Facebook, you are next. Facebook, get your comments in right now. We hit 100 on Facebook halfway through, so we only have to hit it for a minute, and then that earns us the giveaway. So Facebook, let's go. All right, Facebook, here we go. We are picking our winner in 5, show you guys here, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. I got, who is that? Okay, I got to take a screenshot of it real quick. I got, I just read your comment as well. So, oh, sorry, let me switch screens to show you guys here real quick. So, the winner on Facebook, Aaron Marshall, and Aaron's comment was even, I mean, I'd really like to win a mini pack today, smiley face. So Aaron, you just won a mini pack. So Facebook, I just scrolled through like this, wherever I stop, there's our winner, Aaron Marshall. You are the winner. I got you a screenshot, so you are good to go. All right, crew. So I think we are good to go. We are done. Appreciate you guys taking time out of your day this Thursday to come by, hang out for the live. Appreciate you coming by for the new release of the material as well. I'll be going live probably tomorrow if we get new colors in to give you guys first dibs on the new colors as well. But until then, I would say I'll see you guys soon. All right? Yes, congratulations, Aaron. So I'll start posting more and more videos on all of the vinyl and stuff. We're going to get an actual video into the products as well each time for all of them, so you can kind of see all the different color variations that it changes to. So I got you guys. All right, crew. Facebook, you guys are awesome. We'll see you guys soon. Later. YouTube, appreciate all of you guys. You guys have an awesome day. I will see you tomorrow. I'll be live tomorrow at some point, hopefully when that vinyl's coming in. But have an amazing day. We'll see you guys soon, YouTube. Appreciate you coming by. Later.